In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to protect your wealth. And those of you that don't have it, how to start. But how do you protect it and avoid a stock market crash? So let's talk about that here in this video. So the four things I want to talk about in this video that are critical and very disruptive, and it will protect you from any stock market crash, is number one, you absolutely need to use this app that will take you out of the market. I'm going to show you strategies number two on how to protect capital gains. Most people don't teach you a strategy for how to protect and reduce, if not totally avoid, capital gains. Number three, I'm going to teach you how to do stock market investing using AI, artificial intelligence. How do you do that? And number four, which is critical, that all your investing happens inside of a corporate structure. So let's begin. So let me tell you a little story about this app. So I have a huge community and I have a client who loves strategy and loves running companies. So he was working at another company and I knew, even though I love and teach alternative off Wall Street investing. Right? I teach people how to get the heck out of Wall Street. Why? Because the stock market is an emotional arbitrage. So what do I mean by that? It is a huge emotional arbitrage. There are people, they're called market makers, that are actually paid to drive stocks up, drive them down, put them right where the owners want them so they can buy for the best stock value, right? Why did Facebook come out on an IPO and bomb? Right? The market makers were not doing their job. So how do you just protect against all that? Because you, sitting where you are, cannot control the stock market. You can't control a market maker. So what happened in our community is knowing that the stock market is a cool place to invest, but how do you protect yourself when crashes happen? So let's go back to last March 17th, 2020, right? The pandemic started, the world shut down, not just the United States, not just Canada, not just Mexico, the world shut down for at least 6 weeks, if not 2 months, right? March and April were total shutdowns. Everybody's at home in total lockdown. So when that happened, the market crashed. It went to as low as what it was in 1929, the largest stock market crash, and it was bigger. It's interesting how not a lot of people, because the pandemic was getting all the news, nobody actually made as big a deal as they could have, should have, that the market was at an all-time low in decades. So everyone on average lost over 33%. We, having this software, it's called iFlip, I lost 2.8. On average, people lost about 2.5. I always do risky portfolios. So let's talk about the software. A beautiful man named Kelly, and you'll get to know him, he used to manage for the Deutsche Bank over $600 billion, right? So he was investing enormous sums of money. And he is also got a heart and soul for the small guy, right? Which is what I have, for the individual, you out there watching this. And he said, you know, those same algorithms that the big firms have, we could reconstitute and make algorithms for just the average person. So it's a free app. I'm going to give it to you. Hang tight till the end of my video. But I'm going to tell you about it. So he is a genius. I mean, he was at 16 years old getting like a PhD from Harvard. So he designed these what called smart portfolios. And the smart portfolios are designed to do a small bundle of stocks. You can do tech stocks, you could do gas and oil stocks, you could do real estate stocks, you do crypto stocks. So you could do a variety of portfolios. So you're going to put your money into the company and you're going to allocate it into your account. And then you're going to pick which portfolio you want. And as the market goes up and down and the more volatile it gets, it's going to pull you out of the market if it goes down and starts a crash. So there's all sorts of algorithms. You can do like the higher risk ones where you actually stay in the market for a while longer. You can do really, really safe ones where it takes you out right away, but it protects you on the downside. So yes, even if you're an active trader out there, we have really active traders, but guess what? You have to get up with the market and you go to bed with the market. So if you don't want to be those people, but you want a safe place, through an app, through algorithmic portfolios, from a guy who used to run $600 billion for the Deutsche Bank, I think he's your guy. We have won FinTech awards over Robinhood all day long. This thing is awesome. Now let's go to the AI part of it. It's actually built in artificial intelligence. So it knew, with all the consumer and the buying power of what was going on during the pandemic, of when to come back. So it has AI built into it. It is built into very specific categories in vertical markets. If you want to have a totally diversified portfolio, you can have those as well. So there's a variety, dozens of different smart portfolios that you get to put your money in. You can start as low as $50. I have people that have put millions into this app, and how you can protect yourself from the next crash. Now let's talk about the next point. So during this conversation, I'm going to be using the words flip and iFlip frequently. So iFlip is a company that has a software that has been designed specifically to keep you safer in the market. So during the video, just for clarification, if I say flip or iFlip, I'm meaning a software that actually is designed to trade the market for you and take you out to keep you safe. So this next strategy is so cool. Ready? Like, get your pen and paper. No one teaches this. So everyone that I work with has a Roth IRA. So what's a Roth IRA? A Roth IRA is a vehicle for you to put money in that can grow tax-free, tax-deferred, right? You say, well, how do I get a Roth? If you make hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, you can't get one. You have to make, I think it's about 105 or less, 105,000 or less. And those of you that are high income earners, I can tell you, we'll work on the strategy for that. But I work with parents, like when your kids are born and you employ your kids get a Roth. That's how we roll in our community. Like, we're very, very, very strategic about using every part of the system that's legally available. So my company, for example, employs my kids. My kids have Roths. You can fund a kid's Roth up to $6,000 a year. That's $500 a month. As you get older, you can put in $7,000 a year, right? So you can't contribute a lot, but watch this. If you have a Roth account, and you fund it with $6,000 every year, and $6,000 and $6,000. And then that Roth IRA owns the flip software. Now, all of that growth. So my son has one, he's 21 years old. So when the market crashed in March, he took that money from his Roth and invested in smart portfolios. And of course, the obvious, right? Disney was down, Carnival Cruise Line was down, the gas and oil companies were down. Nobody knew about Zoom, right? But we started using it a little bit, and he's like, I think we should do a little Zoom. Everything that was down, we were into, like, next. So he put our money into a smart portfolio, and he had, after all these years of doing 666, I think he had about $48,000 in cash. So that $48,000 he reinvested in smart portfolios. Now here's the key with the Roth. It grew, I believe it's north of 100 grand now, so more than doubled. All that money is no capital gains because it's tax-free, tax-deferred. Now here's the other thing that a Roth can do, especially if you go into digital currency portfolios. So we got into digital, like my Roth, I'll talk specifically about mine, right? I got into some of so Bitcoin, for example, when it was still sub 4 in my Roth IRA. For those of you paying attention, you know that went into the 60,000. I think it like topped out around $63,000. All of that, tax-free gains. So I can tell you a Roth, when you're investing anytime, is one of the most extraordinary vehicles you will ever put your money in. So how do you avoid a market crash? You have a Roth that owns a flip, and you roll that tax-free, tax-deferred for the rest of your life. So you need one, your kids need one, it can help you all get set up. Stay tuned, I'm gonna give you that app at the end of my video. Right now, if you're liking this though, I want you to give me massive thumbs up and say this is the greatest stuff. Some of you are gonna be skeptical and say, I've never heard this before. You're right, because I teach the alternatives. I teach you that part of the system that no one's talking about. Right? It's interesting how the system pushes welfare and unemployment and all this other negative stuff. Why doesn't it push what I call the sexy strategies, the fun stuff that you can get into legally, but no one talks about it? That's what I'm here. That's what this channel's about. So again, like it, comment, share. I love teaching this. I love helping you. So let's go to the big one. If you don't have a flip, number one, go out and get one. You're going to get a flip account. You're going to put it in a Roth IRA. The secondary source, though, to not only avoid capital gains, but to reduce capital gains is your corporate structure. So I don't care where you are in the world, you need to be investing through a company, not as an individual. So in a lot of our clients will end up with 2 softwares, sometimes even 3. So your Roth can have a flip. Your company, your entity, your LLC in Canada, if it's a partnership or corporation, in Australia, if you're listening, it's a limited proprietary, that company can have a flip software account. And then you as an individual can have a flip account. So many of our clients have 2 or 3 software accounts because they're all different kinds of money. One, you're going to make a little or have a little capital gains. Your company will actually use it as an investment. So now your company's going to be making money. And because of the deductions, reduce the tax basis of it. But totally tax-free is your Roth. So in order that I teach it is get a Roth, get a flip, get a company, get a flip, and as an individual, get a flip. So this is where you put your money. As you make money, you have to put your money to work. And this is an easy, non-accredited folks can do it, accredited folks can do it. It's actually not investing advice that I'm giving you. I'm just telling you there's an app, it's a software. you can either crash with the market or be highly, highly protected. So I want to give you this gift. It is totally protected our clients, me, my family, my children. You have to get it. Have to get it. Can you tell how urgent I am for you? Because I just know you're going to blow it. And the next crash is going to come, and then you're going to say, darn, I wish I would have got that app. So click on the link below. Get the iFlip app. It's super simple to install. Right inside the app, there's a phone number. There is customer service support for those of you who aren't technically, inclined. I don't care how old you are, how technically inclined you are, have to get it. Like, you feel my urgency, like, go, go, go. I'm going to get little running shoes. Click on the app. Get it set up right now. Right away. Put your money in it. Protect yourself.